Hello everyone, welcome back to my online course HSK Level 1, Lesson 5. So this is the part 1. We are going to first have a review for what we have learned up to now, and also we are going to learn how to ask how many family members do you have. Okay, so let's get to our review part. So the first one, 你是老师吗? You can try to translate it, and if you have some questions or you don't understand immediately, please pause and listen to it multiple times. Okay? I will always say the English translation after I read through. So let's continue. 你是老师吗? 你是老师吗? Are you teacher? 我不是老师。我不是老师。I'm not teacher. 你是老师吗? 我不是老师。我是学生。我是学生。我是学生，学生 means student. 我是学生 I am student. Let's see next one. 我不是中国人，我是美国人。Okay, so now let's read it one more time. 我不是中国人，我是美国人。I'm not Chinese, I am American. 我是英国人，我是英国人。So 英国 England plus 人 English. Okay, let's see next one. 他是你同学吗？他是你同学吗? Okay, let's see the text. Let me read it one more time. 他是你同学吗? 他是你同学吗? She is your classmate? Question mark. So, is she your classmate? Next one. 他是我同学. Or you can say, 他是我的同学。And then, 他呢? 他呢? So we have a na after subject, that is to say what about this subject. In this case, 他呢? What about her? So, let's see the text. Now read it. 他是我同学。他呢? And then let's see the answer. 他不是我同学。他是我朋友。他不是我同学。他是我朋友。Okay, so let's check the last one here. The text. 他不是我同学。She is not my classmate. 她是我朋友。She is my friend. Okay, very good. Let's see the next one. There is actually one new word. It is this. This. So this, it is pronounced as 这 this 这 Then let's try this exercise here. 这是什么? 这是什么? So this 是 means is, 什么 means what. So 这是什么? This is what. So what is this? Okay, let's see next one. The second sentence also involves one new word that we didn't learn before, which is book. So 书 So let's say 这是什么书? 这是什么书? Which means this is 什么? What's the meaning of 什么? It means what, and then 书 means book. So this is what book? Then you can say this is a history book, this is a math book, or any kind of book. Then let's see the next one. 他是谁? 他是谁? So 他是谁? Do you remember what is the meaning of the word 谁? Or another pronunciation, 谁, which means who. Who. So let's see the text. 他是谁 or 他是谁? Okay, and then let's see the next one. Another new word involved here. 汉语 Chinese language. 汉语. So how to say Chinese teacher? You can say 汉语老师. 汉语老师. So how to say I am Chinese teacher? I can say 我. How to say am? I can say 是. And then 汉语老师. So one more time. 我是汉语老师. That means I am a Chinese teacher. But you don't need to say a in this case. Okay, so let's go back to the text. 他是我的汉语老师。他是我的汉语老师。So this is, she is my Chinese teacher. She is my Chinese teacher. Okay, so let's continue to the next one. 早上好。早上好 Good morning. 晚上好。晚上好 Good evening. 上午好 Another way to say good morning. 中午好 Good noon. 下午好 Good afternoon. 下午 afternoon. 下午好 Good afternoon. Okay, so let's see next one. 你叫什么名字? Or shorter version, 你叫什么? Answer, 我叫 Michelle. 我叫 Michelle. Okay, next one. 你的妈妈 Your mom. 你妈妈 Your mom. So when you have this kinship, like family members or a friend or teacher or student, kind of you have some relationship, this kind of person, people, then you don't have to say the when you want to say my or her or his or your, then a noun. Okay, so for this kind, you don't have to say the becomes optional, but it's of course you can't do that, yeah? Okay, so let's see next one. 你的朋友叫什么名字? 你的朋友叫什么名字? This one, 你的朋友 means your friend. 叫 to be called. 什么 what? Name 名字. So one more time. 你的朋友叫什么名字? Okay, then how would you answer it? I will give you a few seconds here. Okay, we can say my friend to be called, let's say, Sarah. So, 我的朋友叫 Sarah. Okay, so 我的朋友叫 Sarah. Okay, let's see next one. How to say where you come from, which is you are which country person. We can say 你是哪国人? 你是哪国人? You are which country person? And your answer can be 我是中国人 or 我是美国人 or so how to say I am not Chinese person? You can say 我不是中国人 Okay, 您辛苦了 Do you remember what's the meaning for this one? Or just 3 words? 辛苦了. That means thank you for your hard effort. Okay? Thank you for your hard effort. 辛苦了,辛苦了. Okay, so now let's go to our new word stage for lesson 5. So first one, as we want to ask about how many family members that you have. So first word we're going to learn, it is home or family. Let's try. 家 家. If you have a 人 after 家 that become family people. So that will be your family members. So 家人家人 family members. So how to say my home? My home. You can say 我家我家. How to say my friend's home? Then you can say 我朋友家我朋友家. Okay? How to say my good friend's home? Let's say 我好朋友家我好朋友家. Okay, good. So do you remember how to say the word this? It is 这 So let's try to introduce this is my friend's home. And that will be 这是我朋友的家这是我朋友的家 So this is 这是我朋友 my friend 家 home. Okay? So 我朋友的 my friends and then this possession s and then 家. Okay, great. So let's see the next word. So every time when we learn some words, I will try to find the old words or old sentences that we have learned, and then we'll practice a little bit more, yeah? And then we'll continue to the next word. So, 口 For this word, it is a grammar word that we call this kind of grammar words as measure words. So, as its name is measure word, so the purpose or function for this kind of grammar word is to measure something. So that is to describe the quantity of something. So in Chinese, that we have quantity words, measure words for all the kind of nouns. Well, in English, you do have something that is equivalent, like 2 bottles of beer, let's say 2 bottles of beer. So bottle, it is the measure word or counter to describe the quantity of the beer, which is 2. Yeah. So for this kind of words in English, you don't have to say that all the time. Let's say the 3 teachers or 3 students or 3 cups of water. So cups, is there some words or sometimes you don't have it. However, in Chinese, you always have it. But, luckily, we have one general grammar word. So you can just use this one grammar word and then you don't have to memorize everything. But let's say a lot of times it fits, but some of the occasion, the noun require their own measure word. So not the general measure word. So general measure word is not enough anymore. Okay, so for one quantity of something, let's say 1 or 2 and the measure word and the noun, so this is a structure. The measure word is always one syllable, which is one character. Okay, so let's try the first measure word that we're going to learn. It is the measure word to describe the total quantity of your family members. So let's say my family have 3 people, my parents and me. Then the 3 and plus 口 plus 人, that is 三口人. The function is to describe I have 3 family members in my family. Okay, so if I just talk about my mom and me, then I don't say 口 anymore, even though we're 2 people, but it's not a total quantity of our family. Okay? So let's try one more time. 三口人, 三 means 3. So now let's continue to the next word. This video is about how to use measure word, part 1, and then also measure word we have a few ways to use, total 2 ways to use. Today we learn one way, the next time we're gonna learn the second way. So let's continue to the next new word. To have, 有. For this word, it has 2 meanings. One meaning it is to have something. The second meaning means there is. Okay, so for the negative term for this word, it's a bit different. We don't use 不 anymore. We use a fixed combination for don't have. It is 没有. So 没有means don't have. So let's try next word. To ask about number. So in English, it is how many. So in Chinese, we have 2 ways to ask that. Today we will learn the first way, which is 几. So as we know the function for this word 几, it is to ask for a number. So we don't really put this in the beginning of the sentence. I will put it where I normally put number. So let's say 3 and then family members, I will say 3口人, yeah? So now I don't know like the number now, so I want to ask for it. Then where should I put the word 几? I will put it right in this place for number, which is 几口人. Then these 3 words is actually a question. How many family members? Okay, so 几口人. Okay, so now we are finished with the new words. Let's go to the text. So let me read it slowly first. 你家有几口人？你家有几口人？ So now let's try to conquer each individual words. So let's try first one. 你, that means you. And then 家, that means home. So 你家, that will be your home. Because I mentioned previously, the home, you don't have to say the. So your home, you can say 2 ways. Could be 你的家 or just 你家. Your home or your family, okay? Next one, 几口人. So as we mentioned before in the side of new words section, 几 asks for a number, so that would be how many. 口, it is the measure word to describe the total quantity of one family or for one family. 人, it is people. So here it indicated as family members. So one more time, 你家有几口人? That means how many family members do you have? Okay, good. So let's see the next one. The answer, let me read it first. 我家有3口人。我家有3口人。Okay, so 我家有3口人。That means 我家, my home. 有, have, 3, 3, 口, measure word, 人, people. So 我家有3口人。My home have 3 family members. Okay, so if you compare the question and the answer, you may notice only 2 words has been changed or different from each other. So the first word is the subject in the beginning. When I asked the question, I asked you, so 你. And the second word that is different, which is the how many and the number. So in the question, I ask how many, and then my answer in the exactly same place for how many, it is my answer, which is 3. Okay, so this is how we turn a sentence into a question when you have some interrogative pronouns like what, when, where, how many, and which. Yeah, so we did mention 2, which is Actually, we mentioned 3. So one is what, which, and who. So today we learn how many. So do you understand how the rule for this or the concept? Let's have some more practices. First one. How to say your friend? We can say 你朋友. Then I want to ask, your friend's family has how many family members? You can ask with 你朋友家有几口人? Okay, so another thing that worth mentioning is 几. It stands for, or let's say if you ask the question how many with this word 几, then the answer that you're expecting, it is less than 10. But there are 2 exceptions. We're going to talk about it around lesson 8 or lesson 10. So 几, normally it is to ask for the number, let's say a small number, yeah, so it's like 0 to 10. Okay, so 你朋友家有几口人? Okay, good. Do you understand this one? So now I'll give you a few seconds to try to reply it. Let's say we still use the word 3 until we learn the numbers, yeah, in the next part. That will be 我朋友家有3口人。我朋友家有3口人。Okay, very good. So this is the end of our part 1, how to ask someone's family members, the quantity, and then we will go to part 2 to ask about the age of the person. So how old are you? For kids or for everyone? Okay, great. So I'll see you in my next part of this lesson. Bye-bye.